Time for some live stream baseball. Created franchise on MLB The Show 24 on my PlayStation 5. Heroes 11-4. 1-game lead in the American League East. Let's play the next game. Cutter Crawford versus Denise Finetti. Play full game. Seattle Mariners. Holodome 6. Looks good. Starting pitcher. Everyone's got enough energy. Hello and welcome for some Major League Baseball. MLB The Show. On the mound, Denise Finetti making her 4th start of the season. She is 2-1 with a 3.74 earned run average. She'll face Barry Larkin, 250, 3 homers, 6 RBIs. We're still in April. Fastball is low, ball 1. Line drive, base hit down the third base line, inside the third base bag. Kitzios cuts it off in foul territory, throws to second. And it's a double, leadoff double for Barry Larkin. It's his 3rd of the season. We're going to get a replay? Yes, we will. Here's the replay. Line drive past Joey Pollard, inside that third base bag. Next up, Ken Griffey Sr. Foul up the middle and through. It is a seeing eye base hit. Rounding third and hitting home is Larkin. 2 hits to start the game, and it's an RBI single for Ken Griffey. A 1-0 lead for Seattle. Here's the replay. Strike quick. Strike quick. Next up, Mookie Betts, hitting only a $184 after 15 games. Fastball outside corner, strike 1. 2 homers, 5 runs batted in. High strike, but called strike nonetheless. Count is quickly no balls, 2 strikes on Mookie. 0 outside, ball 1. Popped it upstairs behind home plate, out of play. Count will remain 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, struck him out, first out of the game. First strikeout for Finetti. Here's the replay. Cutter. Next up, Willie Stargell. Fastball in there. Strike 1. 273, 6 homers, 9 ribbies. Grounded over to second for 1, back to first. A double play, 6-4-3. Side retired, but Senior RBI single gives Seattle an early 1-0 lead with the Heroes coming to bat. This is MLB The Show. Crawford, Cutter Crawford, 3rd start. 1-1 with a 2.31 earned run. Facing Massimo Lo Cicero, 233, a home 6 runs. 2nd baseman for the Heroes. Late on the fastball, slicing, foul. Strike 1. And he slashes that into the gap. It is 1 hop into the stands for a ground rule double. Lo Cicero's 2nd double of the season. Down and away, pulled it between right and center field. 1 hop over the fence. Next up, Mike O'Rourke, the center fielder.
No, outside.
Changeup misses outside ball 1. He's hitting .220 with 3 homers and 10 runs batted in after 15 games. Runner leads off second. No out here in the bottom of the first. Out in front, pulls a foul. Count evens 1 ball and 1 strike. Line drive, base hit to right. Rounding third and heading home is Massimo. He will score. It's an RBI single for O'Rourke. And a tie ball game here in the bottom of the first. It's tied at 1. Here's the replay. Bang. Next up, catcher Chris Ramos. Blazing out of spring training with a .422 batting average.
1-0.
Curveball inside ball 1. 4 homers, 10 runs batted in. Bouncer to short, over to second for 1, back to first. 6-4-3 double play, 2 outs, bases empty. Next up is the first baseman, Patrick Joseph. Hitting .353. Line drive over the second baseman's head, and it will roll all the way to the wall. Rounding second, rounding third, and heading home is the base runner. No throw. This ball game. Oh wait, no. Hold on a second. Very confused. Pardon me. Bases were empty. I imagined a runner at first base. It's a double. Got excited. A little ahead of myself. It's still 1 apiece. Next up is the pitcher. Hitting is the DH. Pulls it foul. Strike 1. It's still 1 apiece. Runner in scoring position with 2 away. Finelli's hitting .300 with a homer and 4 RBIs. Talk about a mistake. On the air. Live stream mistake. Oh, go. Line drive over the head of the shortstop. That will be the RBI single we're looking for. Finelli, with their RBI single, takes a 2-1 lead here in the bottom of the first. Oh, yeah. Next up, Joey Pollard, third baseman. Out in front of the changeup, cut fastball, strike 1. Hitting only .214, he does have 2 homers and 5 RBIs. And that ball is lazy fly to left to retire the side. But they score twice. First, the RBI single by O'Rourke. Next is the RBI single by Denise Finelli, and the Heroes have a 2-1 lead after 1. Adley Rutschman. Flowing inside ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Out in front of the changeup, curveball. Joe McDonald behind home plate calling balls and strikes. Chases a pitch off the edge, fouls it back. Count is 1-2 on Rutschman. Foul ball. Count remains 1-2. Swing and miss the high fastball. Struck him out. 1 away. Second strikeout for Finelli. She throws a lot of junk. Next up, Vinny Castilla, third base. Hitting .340. Off the end of the bat to center field, O'Rourke waits for it, and there are 2 outs here in the top of the second inning. Bryson Stott, $149, a homer, 3 RBIs. He's the second baseman for the Mariners. Slicing foul. Strike 1.
Ball 1.
Misses inside. Count evens 1 ball and 1 strike. Fouls it back. Count is 1-2. 2-1 Heroes here in the top of the second. Pulls it foul. Pops it upstairs behind home plate. The at-bat will continue. Grounded to Pollard at third. Strong throw in time. Side is retired after an inning and a half at Holodome 6. It's the Heroes 2, the Mariners 1. MLB The Show. Leading off, bottom of the second, shortstop Maribel Ortiz. Pulls it deep but playable. Front of the warning track makes the catch. 1 pitch, 1 away. Next up is the left fielder Bobby Kitzios, 296, 3 homers, 11 RBI. Line drive to center. That will dunk in there for a hit. And the Heroes have a base runner here in the bottom of the second. Kitzios with a single. Next up, right fielder Anthony Mello. Chases the cut fastball in the dirt. Fouls it off, strike 1. 216, 2 homers, 7 runs batted in. The score is 2-1 here at the bottom of the second inning. Heroes lead.
That's a ball.
Curveball outside, count 1 ball and 1 strike. Mariners are 7-7 so far after 14 games. Line drive to center, but in front of the warning track, he makes the catch for out number 2. No advance on the bases. Kitzios retreats to first. So with 2 outs and a runner at first, up steps the leadoff man Massimo Lo Cicero, who doubled and scored a run in the first inning. Line drive up the middle and through. It is a base hit. Will he go to second? No, he will not. He'll stop at second. Will he go to third, was what I should have said. Pardon me. Back-to-back singles. Runners at first and second with 2 out. Up steps Mike O'Rourke, who had an RBI in his first at-bat. Pulls it, foul. First base line, out of play.
Ball 1.
Fastball is high. Count 1 ball, 1 strike to O'Rourke. Openers lead off first and second. And he hits it the other way, pops it up, short, shallow left. Side is retired. So no runs, 2 hits, 2 left on. The end of 2 innings complete. It is the Heroes 2 and the Mariners 1. Top of the third, MJ Melendez, left fielder, 286, a homer, 4 RBIs, steps up to the plate. At the knees, strike 1.
That's a strike.
High strike. Count is quickly. No balls, 2 strikes to Melendez.
Outside.
Just misses the outside corner. Count is 1-2. Line drive, foul. Third base line. Count remains 1-2. Pulls it, foul. Deep drive, just foul. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. It had the distance, but couldn't keep it fair. Struck him out swinging, down and in. 1 out, 3rd strikeout for Finelli. Next up, Pete Crow Armstrong. Bounces, third baseline foul. Strike 1. 375, no homers, 2 runs batted in for Armstrong. Couldn't find the curve. 2 quick strikes on Crow Armstrong. Slashes it the other way, out of play. That remains 0-2. Grounder to Pollard. Over to first, 2 away. Lineup turns over for the Mariners. Barry Larkin has a double and run scored. He's 1 for 1. Outside corner with the fastball, strike 1. Grounded to third from foul territory. Long throw in time. 1-2-3 hitting for Denise. Still a 2-1 lead for the Olympus Heroes. This is MLB The Show 24. Chris Ramos leads off the bottom of the third. 0 for 1 with a ground out underneath with double play. Out in front of the curveball, swings and misses. Strike 1. That's a line drive. It should be in there, and it will. It'll 1-hop to the fence. He'll round first. He'll head to second. He's a catcher, but I think he's going to be in there, and he, just makes it. The relay made it closer than first appeared. It's a leadoff double for Chris Ramos. Hitting streak is up to 16 games. That's his 5th double of the season. Here's the replay. A lot of real estate out there in Holodeck 6. First baseman Joseph had a hit in his first at-bat. Grounded to the first baseman, tosses to the pitcher covering, steps on the bag for out 1. Ramos moves to third with less than 2 outs.
Number 8.
An insurance run for Denise Finelli down there at third base, 90 feet away. Get a fly ball, ground ball. Line drive, just foul. Strike 1. On the nose with that pitch.
Ball.
In the dirt, blocked nicely by the catcher. Count evens 1 ball and 1 strike. Line drive, base hit down the third base line and into the corner. She'll have a double for sure. It's an RBI double and a 3-1 lead for the Heroes. Insurance indeed. 3rd double of the season for Finelli. Here's the replay. inside that third base bag, out of the reach of the third baseman. Next up, Joey Pollard, 0 for 1. Runner in scoring position at second. Pulls it, foul. Carter Crawford seems to have nothing on the mound today. Just got a piece of the changeup. 2 strikes on Pollard, who was 0 for 4 in the last game. Line drive through the hole between short and third. Strong's row, she'll stay at third. It's first and third, only 1 out. Hit it right on the nose between short and third. Here's the replay. Got to the outfield too quickly. Unable to score from second was Finelli. Next up, Mary Ortiz. Down and in, ball 1. She lined out in the second inning, 0 for 1. You get that run home without the benefit of the base hit at third base. Line drive past the diving third baseman. It's an RBI single for Maribel and a 4-1 lead for the Heroes. Runners at first and second. Bang. Next up, Bobby Kitzios. Line drive to center, rounding third and heading home is the base runner. It'll be a 5-1 lead for the Heroes. And the RBI single by Bobby Kitzios. Ouch. Still only 1 out, 2 on for Anthony Millo. Fouls back to fastball, strike 1. Flew out in the second, he is 0 for 1 today. Runners at first and second. 3 runs have scored already in this inning. That's the line, soft liner, base hit to center. Another run will score. The throw to the plate is not in time. Maribel scores, and it's an RBI single for Anthony Millo and a 6-1 lead for the Olympus Heroes. Here's the replay. Manager of the Mariners has seen enough. Makes the call to the bullpen, wants the righty. Jameson Taillon. 3.75 earned run average in 7 games. 1-0 record. Massimo's 2 for 2.
No, that's outside.
Count as 1 ball, no strikes. 6-1 lead here in the bottom of the third. Popped it to center, charging, will make the catch for out number 2. Shallow fly to center. Next up, Mike O'Rourke, 1 for 2 with a single. A run batted in. Skies it to right center field. And the side is retired. But the Heroes score 4 times. And after 3 innings of baseball here in Holodome 6, it's the Heroes 6, the Mariners 1. Go to the top of the 4th for Ken Griffey. That's an RBI single. Drove in the only run of the game so far for Seattle. In there, strike 1.
0-1.
Pulls the changeup foul. Strike 2. Finding its way to the gap and may roll all the way to the wall. The leadoff double for Ken Griffey Sr. Next up, Mookie Betts. Check your swing buttons on the outside corner regardless. Strike one. Mookie Betts struck out in the first inning. He's 0 for 1. Line drive to center. O'Rourke throws to the plate. It is not in time. It is an RBI single for Mookie Betts. And it's now a 4-run game as Seattle now makes it 6-2. High leg kick. Next up, Willie Stargell. Runner leads off first. Still nobody out. Swing and a miss. It's fastball. Strike one.
1 strike. One.
Slider down and in. Count 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hard, 2.
Inside corner. Strike 2.
Ball.
Pitch is outside. Count evens 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out. 6-2 lead for the Heroes. Struck him out swinging 1 away. 4th strikeout of the game for Denise. Catcher Adley Rushman struck out in his first at-bat. He's 0 for 1. Runner leads off first. Pitches at the knees. 4 strike. Misses the changeup in on his hands. 2 quick strikes to Adley. Just got a piece of the fastball to stay alive. Count remains no balls and 2 strikes. Frozen with the curveball. Strike 3. 5th strikeout of the game for Finelli. 2 outs now for Vinny Castillo, who's 0 for 1. Outside corner, strike 1. Misses high and tight, 1-1. Just got a piece of the changeup, 1 ball, 2 strikes on Castillo. Off the end of the bat, hits it deep the other way, but Kitzios in front of the warning track makes the catch to retire the side. They do get a run on this RBI single by Mookie. Here's the replay on that. After 3.5, it's the Heroes 6 and the Mariners 2. Chris Ramos leads off the bottom of the 4th. He has a double and a run scored. He's 1 for 2. Bouncer up the middle, fielded by Betts. Throws, pulls him off the bag. I think that's going to be an error. E6 is the scoring table's decision. Here's the replay. Almost is the catcher. He had time. Next up, Patrick Joseph. 1 for 2 with the double. Ground ball up the middle and through. First and second. Nobody out for the Heroes. Next up, starting pitcher, Denise Finelli, who's 2 for 2. It's a line drive to center, charging. He will make the running catch. Will they tag? Yes, he will. He'll tag and go to third. So at the very least, the fly ball out to center field by Finelli gets a runner to third with less than 2 outs. Joey Pollard is up. He's 1 for 2 with a single. And he can get that run home from third without the benefit of a base hit. Let's see what happens. Cut fastball is inside ball 1. That's a line drive to center. It is a RBI single for Joey Pollard, and the 5-run lead is back. It's a 7-2 lead for the Heroes. Here's the replay. Bang. A lot of fat pitches right down the middle today. I love it. Next up, Maribel Ortiz, 1 for 2. Runners lead off first and second. 1 out. It's a flare. Will it dunk in? It will not. It's an out by the center fielder. Runners will hold. There are 2 outs.
Now batting, number 25.
A lot of ground to patrol in the outfield here at Holodome 6. 2 singles by Bobby Kitzios. He's 2 for 2. 2 on, 2 out. 7-2 lead. Chases a screwball down and away. Swing and a miss. Strike. High and tight. Fouls it back. 2 strikes on Kitzios. Comes the 0-2 from Jamison.
1-2.
High ball 1. Waste pitch. Wanted to see if he could get Bobby to chase. He did not. That's a line drive to left. He will make the running catch to retire the side. So thanks to Joey's RBI single, they get another insurance run. At the end of 4 innings of play, it's the Heroes 7, the Mariners 2. Leading off the top of the 5th, Bryson Stott, 0 for 1. Skies it to left field near the line. Kitzios, standing almost on the line, makes the catch. 1 pitch, 1 away.
The left fielder, MJ Melendez.
MJ Melendez struck out in the 3rd. He's 0 for 1. At the knees for strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Backhanded by Pollard. Long throw. In time, 2 away. Nice snag of the 1-hop over there at third base. 2 outs, base is empty for Crow Armstrong, who grounded out. He is 0 for 1. Fastball outside corner, strike 1. Swing and a miss at the change. 2 strikes on Crow Armstrong. Strike 3 called. 1-2-3 inning for Finelli. 4.5 complete, 7-2 lead for the Olympus Heroes. Leading off the bottom of the 5th is Anthony Millo, 1 for 2. He's an RBI. Chases a pitch in on his hands, fouls it back, strike 1. Skies at the center and deep. It is Gonzo. Solo shot by Anthony Millo. His 3rd of the campaign, and it's an 8-2 lead. 8-2 lead for the Olympus Heroes. It's the replay. Lineup turns over once again. Massimo is up. 2 for 3.
Ball.
Takes a pitch outside and low, ball 1. Single, a double, a run scored. Outside again, count is 2 balls and no strikes. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 5th, 6-run ball game. out in front of the screwball in the dirt. 2-1. Should have been 3-0, but count as 2 balls, 1 strike. And now it's at least a double into the right field corner. Griffey picks it up, throws it back in. Will he stop at second? No, yes, he will. He had thought about third. It'll be his 3rd double of the season. He thought about third base, but saw no reason to get thrown out at third. He's a runner. He's in scoring position at second. Next up, nobody out. Mike O'Rourke, 1 for 3. Hit a deep drive to center field on the warning track. Crow Armstrong makes the catch. Oh, he's going to go to third. He tagged up. So, in a sense, to sacrifice fly. Runner at third, less than 2 outs for Chris Ramos. It's 1 for 3 with a double and 2 runs scored today. Bouncer to third. We'll take the easy out. RBI ground out for Ramos and a 9-2 lead for the Heroes. Pitching change for the Mariners. Cionel Perez, 8th appearance, 1-0 record with 5.4 ERA. Will face Patrick Joseph. Single, a double, 2 for 3. Averages up 370 here after 15 games. Lefty versus lefty. Hard ground ball, but right to the second baseman, Stott. Over the first, to either side. So they get another insurance run. And at the end of 5 complete, it is an official ball game. Heroes lead 9-2.
Leading off with the Mariners,
Barry Larkin,
the designated
1 for 2 with the double, steps in for the Mariners. Top of the 6th inning. Finelli still on the mound.
No, outside.
Misses outside with the fastball. Ball 1.
Yeah.
In there with the cut fastball, counting as 1 ball, 1 strike. Pops it up, foul territory. Milo charges, will not get there. Strike 2. Count as 1 ball and 2 strikes still up. Pulls it foul. Hard ground ball, but foul down the third baseline. Count remains 1-2. I am Chris Ramos. This is MLB The Show 24 and PS5. Pops it up, slicing, out of play. I hit, I pitch, I field. I do not run the bases. The computer run the bases for me. And I do play-by-play, as you probably have already noticed. Fouls it back. Count remains 1-2. It's a 9-2 lead for the created franchise, Mount Olympus Heroes. Slicing foul. The battle will continue. Pops it up. Lo Cicero charges, makes the over-the-shoulder catch for the first out. Nice athletic play by Massimo at second. Next up, Ken Griffey. Single and a double. 2 for 2 with an RBI. In there, strike 1. Hope the breaking ball foul, first baseline, out of play. Count quickly, no balls and 2 strikes on Griffey Sr. Chases a pitch off the outside edge. Out of play. Count remains 0-2.
No.
Misses down and in. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Grounded to second. Los Cicero fires to first. And there are 2 outs here in the top of the 6th inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Next up, Mookie Betts. 1 for 2 with a single. And an RBI. Outside corner, strike 1. Jams him, fouls it back, strike 2.
Ball outside.
Waste pitch, slider off the edge, 1 and 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, side retired, 5.5 complete, 9-2 lead for the Olympus Heroes. This is MLB The Show 24. So, Finelli 2 for 3 with a single, double, 2 RBIs, steps in against Perez in his 2nd inning of relief work. Off the end of the bat, popped it up, shallow center, over the shoulder catch for Bryson Stott. 1 pitch, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Joey Pollard.
Next up, Joey Pollard, 2 for 3. And that should be in there. Dunks into left field. Could be a double. Let's see how quickly he can get it back. That's going to be a double. 1 out double for Joey Pollard in his 3rd hit of the ballgame. 5th double of the season in only 15 games. Like I said earlier, a lot of real estate out there to cover for those outfielders. Maribel Ortiz, 1 for 3, steps in. To her counterpart at short, Betts fires to first. In time, 2 away. Pollard stays at second base. Ken Hug fans. So Bobby Kitzios 2 for 3. 2 singles, steps up. Needs a hit to get that runner home from second. See if he can do it.
Ball.
Fastball high, ball 1. Slider, back door, called a strike. Count even as 1 ball, 1 strike. Grounded to the third baseman. Castilla over to first to retire the side. After 6 innings of baseball, it's a 7-run lead for the Mount Olympus Heroes. Heroes lead 9-2. Stargell steps in 0 for 2 today. Leading off the top of the 7th. Pulls it, check that. Slashes it the other way, strike 1. At the knees, right on the edge. 2 strikes on Stargell.
Ball, no.
Just misses down and in, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Really close. Slashes the curve, third baseline, foul. Hits it the other way, deep. Front of the warning track, Kitzios makes the catch. Gave a ride the other way. But still, 1 out. Nothing to show for the drive. Next up is the catcher, Rushman. Struck out twice today, he's 0 for 2. Fastball inside corner, strike 1. Grounded to first, Joseph takes it himself. And there are 2 outs here in the 7th for the
Up next
Mariners.
for Seattle, the third baseman, Vinny Castilla.
Vinny Castilla.
Ball.
Changeup misses low, ball 1.
No strike. No.
2 balls, no strikes.
Ball 3.
Changeup, check that. Curveball is low. 3 ball, no strikes on Castilla. Wonder if he'll have the green light.
Ice.
Apparently not. Right down the middle. Hitter's count. 3 balls and 1 strike. Finelli deals.
That's a ball.
And that's a walk. 2 out walk here in the bottom. Check that. 2 out walk here in the top of the 7th. Up next, Bryson Stott, 0 for 2. Fouls it back to the screen, strike 1. Line drive to center, but O'Rourke is there to retire the side. No runs, no hits, 1 walk, 1 left on. At the end of the 6.5, it's the Heroes 9, the Mariners 2. This is MLB The Show. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Anthony Millo is 2 for 3 with a home run today.
1-0.
Sinking fastball misses outside, ball 1. 2 right-handers warming in the Mariners bullpen, Scott Barlow and Carlos Estevez.
Ball 2.
Outside again, 2 balls, no strikes. And that's a hard ground ball up the middle and through for a leadoff single for Millo. They have the leadoff man on here in the bottom of the 7th. Chance for more insurance. Lineup turns over. Massimo with Lo Cicero, the second baseman, has 3 hits today. And he will not have 4, at least not in this at-bat, as it's a gentle fly to left for out number 1. Next up, Mike O'Rourke, 1 for 4. His 1 was an RBI single. Left-hander against left-hander. Pulls it hard but foul. Little late on the breaking ball, skies it to left center field. Routine play for out number 2. No advance.
The batter, the catcher,
Chris Ramos, RBI double, scored twice. He is 1 for 4 officially. When the runner leads off first, 2 away. Grounds it, foul. Backs him off the plate with the slider. Count evens 1 ball and 1 strike, a little close to the head. Crowd's letting the pitcher know it was a bit close. Too close for comfort. Chases a pitch in the dirt, fouls it off. Count is 1 ball, 2 strikes to Ramos.
Ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner leads off first, 9-2 lead for the Heroes. In the bottom of the 7th comes a pitch from Perez.
Full count.
Full count. On deck, Patrick Joseph. Here comes the 3-2. And he flies it the other way. Routine play for Griffey. Side is retired. So at the end of 7, it's a 7-run lead for the Heroes. They lead 9-2. This is some fun shit.
leading off for Seattle,
MJ Melendez, 0 for 2. leads off the top of the eighth. Finelli, 91 pitches. I'm sure they'll be watching her closely.
No.
Misses
One
inside.
ball. No strike.
Attendance 21,778 here at Holodome 6. Manager is going to go to the bullpen and warm somebody up. Well, now, just to give that pitcher a little time. That ball's deep. It had the opposite effect. Solo shot for MJ Melendez. That is his second homer of the season. And it's a 9-3 ball game. Heroes lead.
Yep.
Swing and a miss at the fastball. Pro Armstrong is 0 for 2. Nobody out here in the eighth, top of the eighth inning for the Seattle Mariners. They need 6 runs to tie. Rolls it over down the first base line. Foul. Count quickly. No balls and 2 strikes. Grounded to Ortiz at short. Strong throw. Not in time. Pro Armstrong has wheels. Not going to credit it with an error. They're calling it a base hit, but wheels. I think he was out. Six, 4. Oh my goodness. My goodness. Only got the force for some reason. Guess I must have double clutched. 1 out, runner at first for Ken Griffey Sr., who's 2 for 3. Pollard, 5, 4, 3, double play, side retired. We go to the bottom of the eighth. Well, MJ Melendez got them a little bit closer with this solo shot, but after 7.5 innings, it's 9-3 Heroes here on MLB The Show. Scott Barlow, 7th appearance. No record as of yet, but he has an ERA under 2. Before Patrick Joseph gets to hit, manager is going to go to the bullpen and make sure that Sean Reed Foley is scheduled to go in the game. The day is over for Denise Finelli. She has done her job. He had a hard ground ball past the diving attempt. Oh, it goes all the way past to the wall. It should be a double at least. It is. Should have been a single. Ends up being a double for Patrick Joseph, his 6th of the season. Sometimes you hit it hard and you get paid, you get some dividends. I think Pro Armstrong nonchalant at that. Runner in scoring position for Finelli, who's 2 for 4. Then when she comes out of the game, she gets to hit. Slur or slider finds the inside corner, strike 1. Single, double, 2 runs batted in, 2 for 4 today. She can pitch and she can hit. 2-way player. Grounded to second, over to first, like a bunt. Got the runner at second to third with 1 out. Now can score another insurance run without the benefit of base hit. If Joey Pollard does his job. 3 for 4 today, I have no doubt. Just got a piece of that slider, fouled it off, strike 1. Chase the slider way out of the strike zone. 2 quick strikes on Pollard. Needs to calm down and refocus. Hard ground ball to third. He stays. Throws to first. He does not get the insurance run home from third. Could have been double-digit runs, but no thank you, says Joey Pollard. So Maribel needs a hit to get that run home from third, or an error. Pass ball, wild pitch. A whole host of ways we can get run number 10. Let's see. Out in front of the slider, swing and miss, strike one. Scott Barlow on the mound. And that's into the gap. It's obviously going to be an RBI. It'll probably be an RBI double for Maribel Ortiz. As with 2 outs, her 4th double of the year gives the Heroes a 7-run advantage. Score is now 10-3. Bobby Kitzios, 2 for 4.
That's a ball.
Slider misses, low and outside, ball 1.
Strike.
High and tight, swing and a miss. Count 1 ball, 1 strike to Kitzios. Ground ball up the first base line and right over the bag. She's going to score. That's going to be 11-3. A squibber up the first base line, just dribbles over the bag and into right field. He runs to second. It's an RBI double from Bobby Kitzios and an 11-3 lead for the Heroes. Can't get any luckier than that. And the next pitch, sky to right, routine play for Griffey. Makes the catch. Side is retired. But they get 2 more insurance runs. At the end of 8 innings of play, it's the Mount Olympus Heroes 11, Seattle Mariners 3. Want to change pitchers? Yes, I do. Last licks here in the top of the 9th for the Seattle Mariners. They need a lot of runs. Sean Reed Foley making his 2nd appearance out of the bullpen in a blowout. Mookie Betts is 1 for 3. First pitch grounded to Ortiz. Fires. Got him. 1 pitch, 1 away here in the 9th.
Now the first baseman, Willie Stargell.
Next up, Willie Stargell, 0 for 3. Swing and a miss. Fastball.
No ball.
Strike 1.
1 strike.
Grounded to first. Line drive to first. Pardon me. Joseph makes the play for out number 2, and the Mariners are down to their final out of this game. Representing the final out, Adley Rushman, who is 0 for 3. And this should do it. Los Cicero Fields fires. Got him. Ball game over. Heroes win 11-3. So if I'm not mistaken, that makes the record for the Mount Olympus Heroes 12-4 in the first 16 games. Finelli is now 3-1 on the season. Cutter Crawford is 1-2. Heroes win this series at home against the Seattle Mariners 2-1 in the rubber game. This has been a presentation of MLB Show 24 for the Sony PlayStation, PlayStation 5. So, in conclusion, the Mount Olympus Heroes, 11 runs, 21 hits, no errors. The Seattle Mariners, 3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. And that is the final. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Please press like, comment. Have yourself a great evening. See you again soon.
3 hours and 35 minutes. Thank you.